Pisces, Pisces, Pisces. What's up, my babies? This is Tasha, aka Mama Jim, aka Gender Butterfly. I'm like, where the hell she went? Card drop. I am here with your July 2016 monthly Tarotscope. Just want to say thank you to all of those that have been liking, sharing, subscribing to my channel, leaving comments. I do read them. I don't always have time to get back to you, but I do see them, and I greatly appreciate them. Thank you for those who have been following me on Instagram. If you haven't done so, please take the time to do so. Come by and check out my page. My name is Gem, Gem, the butterfly _tarot. I do provide daily and weekend forecast group by the elements on Instagram. Okay. What else we have? I will start to accept personal readings the weekend of the 23rd for you guys. So I'm super excited about that. For you guys who know, I think I said this in your videos too, that, I'm in the middle of a big transition, and I've moved, and, trying to get my house in order and get things right and get comfortable, get my space right so we can get these things back in order so I can do these readings for you. So I'm giving myself the 23rd to get things back in order. All right. Also, as far as health readings are concerned, I will do health readings as far as if you have a definitive diagnosis with something and you want some advice as far as what you can do to improve based off with the cards and with my medical knowledge. But as far as using the cards to give you a definitive medical diagnosis, I will not do that. Okay. You need to go see someone and get an objective some test ran, whatever. Readings to me are very subjective. I don't want to, I feel like sometimes your energy can influence the cards. Definitely my energy can influence the cards. I'd rather just stay away from all of that. Okay. Do continue to support the channel. I greatly appreciate it. I just want to let you know I do have some new spreads coming up. I do have new decks coming up, have some giveaways coming up. I have some sales coming up. So, I appreciate your patience during this time. All right, guys? So let me see what I have coming in for my Pisces, Sun, Moon, and Rising. One card for general, one card for advice, career, finance, love, and health. I don't know why the term gem water came out like gem elixirs. If you guys are not familiar with those, please take the time to Google it, do your own research on it. For whatever reason, I feel like for some of you, gem waters may actually be beneficial for you at this time. Okay, that's crazy. Y'all feel all over the place, Pisces. Okay. And also the other thing is I'm, spirit saw fit, my higher self saw fit for me to start to read in reversals, start going through things in life, and the cards start coming out of reverse, and for whatever reason I just took to it and started interpreting them. So hey, be patient with me as I learn these reversal cards, okay? And again, it may not be textbook for you, but I go by what I feel and what I see in the cards. So let's just move on. General, ooh, that's a nice card to have as a general advice for the month of July. You have the Nine of Pentacles. So I feel like for the Nine of Pentacles, you're feeling very self-sufficient. You're feeling very independent. You're feeling like the need to be alone, to handle situations on your own. I feel like for some of you, if you're always used to having a little help around, you're feeling like, no, I got it. I can do it. Like you're really trying to show that you are capable of taking care of your own affairs. All right. Career. You have the Seven of Wands. I feel like you're definitely going to be keeping to yourself at work. I feel like whatever plans that you have underway, you're not going to be really communicating these things to other people. I feel like for a lot of you, you may come off kind of secretive. You may be frustrated at work, dealing with other people. Like, you know, you just want to go to work, do what you have to do, and go home. I feel like other people are trying to come towards you with their own personal. It's not even business. It may even be business. I can see it business and personal. Whatever it is, you're really not trying to deal with it too much anyway. Like, you're just tired. Like I said, you just want to go do what you need to do and leave. Okay, because your head is someplace else right now. All right, typical Pisces energy. You know, your head is someplace else. So they're throwing you off right now with all this other. Like, I feel like these people are coming to you and they're talking to you, and you're just like, You're steady doing your work, but they're talking to you, and you're just like, You don't even turn around. You don't even turn around, and you try to be nice, but you really don't. You could give two fucks about what these people have to tell you, whether it's personal or business. You know what I'm saying? If you want to tell me about a new protocol, send me an email, write a letter, give it to me, whatever. Like, don't come tell me face to face, because mentally you're not there. All right, your mind is on other things. Finances. You have the Five of Cups in reverse, which is a good card for finances. I feel like your finances are actually on the up and up. I feel like for some of you, I hear grant money. Maybe you just got approved for some grant money. Maybe you just completed your this is the month of July for some of you. Maybe you just completed your FAFSA for those who are in the States, and you who know about student loans. And yeah, student loans, and you saw that now you're approved for a certain amount of money. This is just the amount of money that you needed. I feel like for some of you, if it's not actually school grant money, maybe you're approved for some loans that you didn't think you were going to get approved for. Maybe you got approved for an actual grant. You know, something in relation to your job. Maybe that's the reason why you don't have all this time for this idle conversation with other people, because, you know, your grant money just got approved, or you just got funding for something. Maybe someone is actually helping you out financially. It may not be government assistance or whatever, but you receive some type of funding and things are turning around for you. You just don't have time for any games. And this, I feel like whatever this is, it's gonna, you know, that it's gonna propel you to that next level financially. But you needed this to help you get there. And so that's why I'm saying with this Nine of Pentacles, that you're just concentrating on building yourself and building your wealth. Okay, stabilizing your life at this point in time. When it comes for love, you have the Four of Wands in reverse. Now, I don't necessarily see this card as a negative card per se. You know, I feel like for some of you, now I'm going to just be honest with you, some of my Pisces, you may actually be moving out of a home situation. I don't feel like this is something that's permanent. I feel like there may be some type of temporary separation going down. For other Pisces, I feel that I just feel like the structure of your family situation or within you is a little off right now. Like, I don't really feel like you have a lot of time for love. Maybe you don't leave the house, but your mate is picking up on the fact that, you know what, you've been very close off to them. You know, you just kind of been in your own world when it comes to engaging with your mate, connecting with your mate, which is, I don't feel like this is very typical of you. But again, going back to what I said with your career, I feel like you have a lot of things on your mind. Now, going back to those who are separating, I do feel like there is some of you, I feel like it's half and half. Some of you are just, you know, you're just going through a little dry spell within your relationship, and some of you are actually completely splitting away, because I have this Nine of Pentacles here, and that is like a single person. You have a very single-minded, solitary mindset. You're looking out for yourself and your own personal interests, not in a selfish way, but you're tending to yourself for the long run, with the, for the returns in the long run. All right. When it gets to health, beautiful card to have. You have the Lover's card. Um, I feel like you're really tapping into your intuition. Excuse me. I feel like you're I feel like you're really tapping into your intuition this month. Which brings a sense of balance back into you. I feel like you know that you're being guided by a third party, well, a higher power. You're in whatever belief system you believe in. You're definitely being guided by your higher self. You're allowing yourself to be guided by your higher self. For those who are in a relationship and things are a little just slow, I'm doing a reading right now. What's up? Huh? What? Hold on, okay? Um, I feel like you're feeling at peace with yourself, like you know exactly what you need to do. Okay, you feel very focused to me with the Lover's card here. Like, notice how this is like your masculine and your feminine sides working together symbiotically, um, for your highest good. He's focused on her, she's focused on the heavens above, but is like an endless connection, bringing everything back together. Even the sun rays are shining back down on them, so it's like you're connected all the way through, which is good. And you need to be in that mindset so you can accomplish whatever you need to do, because I feel like for some of you, you've been kind of wallowing in your sorrow, or you've been thinking that you're incapable of achieving a certain task, or what have you, or a certain goal, or whatever desire that this is. But I feel like things are coming back in alignment with you from the inside, and it's starting to result with you on the outside. Now, that being said, I feel like in relation to your relationships, this is the reason why your partner may feel left out, because I feel like they think that you're more tuned into yourself than to them. Okay. And I feel like you may have to be, I feel like some of you are going to have to be explaining, like, there's nothing wrong, because I feel like some of your partners may be asking you about the status of your relationship, like what's going on. I feel, I don't feel this connection within you. And you're having to go back and reassure them that, it's not you, it's me. I'm being worked on, because literally you are being worked on. This is the Lover's card. This is a major arcana card. So this is something spiritual that you're going through. But you're just kind of concentrating on yourself, and you're just letting them know, like, you know what, it's not what you think. Okay. Advice. I was like, yeah. You have the Page of Pentacles in reverse. I feel like whatever you're looking for, whatever you're trying to get to, is not happening fast enough, and it may cause frustration. I keep hearing one step in front of the other. You need to just understand that there's going to take time. I feel like you're just trying to rush, but that's not what this month is calling you for. This is calling for you to be in total control of your thoughts and of the journey that you're not even embarking on, because you've been on this journey. But it's like for you to realize it. It feels like to me that you've been on a journey. Yes. Did you know that you were on a journey? No. Are you realizing now that this is a journey, and this it's about the experience along the journey? Yes, you're coming to that realization now. It's not about, you've been so focused on the destination that you forgot to take in the experiences of the journey, and you're realizing that, you know what, I am here. Okay, this is the journey. You've been thinking that you're right here. You're outside in relationship to it, but no, actually you're right here within it, and it's saying, be here. Okay? You don't have to worry. You're going to get here to the finish line. Oh, excuse me, I had to put my leg down. You're going to get to the finish line, but there are things that you need to be present of right now. Okay? And be present is what I feel what this card is telling you. All right? For your money and the law of attraction cards. Two cards. First card. I will praise success whenever I see it. Yeah, I swear these cards, like, it's like they have personal conversations with each other. Let me put my spectacles on, children, because in the other videos I couldn't half see. Hold on. It says, when you find yourself critical of the way anyone has attracted or is using money, you are pushing money away from you. But when you realize that what others do with money has nothing to do with you, that your primary work is to think and speak and do what feels good to you, then you will be in alignment not only about the subject of money, but about every important subject in your physical experience. And going back to what I said about this money that you have coming in, because I feel like you do have some money, like your financial situation is going to get better. And I do, hold strongly to these grants or loans or whatever you're getting approved for, some type of funding. I feel like there may be people around you, of course, that are going to get this funding as well, or had something similar in the past. Do not worry about what they did or did not do with the money. You can only concentrate on yourself. This is not the time for you to be judgmental of other people's spending habits. Let me read the card again. I will praise success whenever I see it. Going back to what I said about the journey. Praise the little successes that you have along the way. Don't worry about the big success that you're going to have at the end of the race. This is about, again, where you are right now, and this also helps to align you with the frequency of appreciation and gratitude and thankfulness, and that will also in return draw in more situations for you to be appreciative for and grateful for. It's a never-ending cycle. The other card we have is the law of attraction. The law of attraction adds power to both problems and solutions. I love the way when I see this card that you see the white bird and there's a black bird up there, and it reminds me of when we talk about the term polarity, that everything is not always black and white. It's just like that yin and yang. You always have that small there's that good in the bad, and there's that bad in the good. There's a little bit of it in each side. It's not all, everything is not gray. Everything is not always black and white. And so, again, that goes back to this journey. Like I said, don't look at it as a punishment. Look at it as a reward, for you, because you're learning great experiences as you travel along this life path. In the back of the card, it says the realization that something is not as you want it to be is an important first step. But once you have identified that, the faster you are able to turn your attention in the direction of the solution, the better, because a continuing exploration of the problem will prevent you from finding the solution. The problem is a different vibrational frequency from the solution, and all thoughts or vibrations are affected and or managed by the law of attraction. So that's why, you have to keep your eye on the prize. This woman right here, and the Nine of Pentacles, she's always kept her eye on the prize. And, she is seen as a successful business woman. She is very financially secure. But, she didn't get there by just having success after success after success. Her climb to the top, 9 times out of 10, I'll be willing to bet you, 10 times out of 10, did not go like this. She had times when she was up, down, down. You know what I mean? And you have to be able to roll with the punches. So I feel like that's what this card is telling you. These cards are telling you, don't get discouraged. Okay, with whatever's on in your life. Understand that it's just there's a graph. You know, these are the biorhythms that you're going through right now, and you need to be aware of that. Don't get so discouraged if you happen to be on a point right now where you're a little low. That you know what, in the law of oh, my mind is skipping me. But what I'm saying is, you know, you can get as low as you can, and you can also get as high as you can too. I think that's like the law of opposites or something like that. I can't remember right now. But you have to remember that. You know what? You can just as low as you can go, as high as you can go too. You know, and the only thing that's keeping you from going higher is your mind and your actions. All right. Wisdom for healing cards. We had one card to pop out. Let's look at this card. That, oh boy. I'll tell you what, these cards do not like to. Oh my goodness. I have my chair, my little squeaky little Walmart chair. Anyway, the card. Be mindful of conflict. It says, today's lesson. You know, these two people, this is a couple. They're participating, they're going at it like in a tug of war type situation. And it says today's lesson, or for the month. Name one person with whom you've had a power conflict. Write an extensive description of the nature of that struggle without assigning blame. Only describe your issues. Your goal is to become mindful that remaining in conflict is a choice. Going back to your job, that's why I say for some of you, you just like you have encased yourself in a protective shield at work. You're blocking yourself from other people because I feel like you may have had run-ins with these people before, and whereas you would entertain them and fall for their bullshit and you know, not necessarily say that you guys will have arguments or whatever, but you probably would allow those people to rev your engines just a little bit. You're not doing it anymore, you know. So I feel like you are going to be mindful of conflict. That's why you have created that shield around you and you have become so focused. Other card. Observing shit. Observe your conversations. Today's lesson. Observe the conversations you engage in today or this month. Are they productive or mean-spirited? Are they filled with gossip or stimulating information? Your goal to recognize the quality of information you feed your mind each day. Like I said earlier to you, when this person, you have somebody that's just coming to your job, coming to your area to complain, you're blocking them off because you don't have time for that negativity. You're trying to change that mindset. You're trying to change your vibration, and it's getting to the point where you can't even tolerate it anymore. It's like it's like nails on a chalkboard for you when certain people come around, because you know they're just talking about that same old shit and you don't have time for that. Like, you are really on the grind right now. So, you know, just keep that in mind. Keep in mind of your tongue, bridle your tongue where need be, you know. And I feel like for some people may just be coming out and asking you, like, what's up with you? What's going on? You know, say it very calmly. Listen, I just need some time to myself. I just want to prefer to, you know, work on my own. If you need something from me, hit me up, send me a message, send me an email. You know what I mean? I'm not in the talking mood. Okay. I don't feel like I don't feel like you necessarily you don't need to explain anything to anybody. I just feel like you just need to be straightforward with these people at work. Okay, because they are going to be noticing some changes. And again, it may roll over into your relationships, but you need to let this person know that. Okay. So good luck to you guys, Pisces. Keep doing what you're doing. It's only temporary. I love you. Have a wonderful July. Bye.